Hey everybody, this is David B69. Sorry I haven't talked in the first two episodes. Really haven't had much to talk about because we're playing the freaking Marlins all weekend. But I wanted to point out that we did clinch the postseason appearance. So just wanted to let you know before we start playing baseball. So let's get into it. You can see that Joe Ryan is back. He's back in our lineup. Love to see that. I'll put Cal Stevenson in the lineup. Um, he deserves a shot to get a game in. So let's give it to him.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Edward Cabrera. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that one wrapped foul. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nolan Arenado.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
0-2.
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Harper retired. And here comes Alec Boehm. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Miami, getting the nod in this one, Joe Ryan. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that's downstairs and outside. Myers matched a homer in his last game. In the air, left field. Stevenson in position. Makes the catch. One away. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Second,
one guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Graham Pauley.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Outside low, and that is ball one. And that one in the air center field. 2 down. Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. Gets off a throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know,
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the grab. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Cabrera back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-1.
Nolan doing what Nolan does. He makes baseball look way too easy. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos with a couple of homers in this series. 3 hits total. And that's in there for strike 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. This is Bryson Stott. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Batting 7.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching me. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Graham Pauley.
Holly.
Ryan with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Oh, 0-2 now. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton. He's got it, and there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Heriberto Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Just missed. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. That's in there. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Marlins. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Fielder Cal Stevenson.
Fastball is outside. Stevenson with a homer in his last game. And here's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. JT Realmuto steps in. And there's a foul ball. And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Trey Turner.
That's a
that
ball.
one missed. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. A changeup missing. Now 2-2. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Swings through it for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Myers puts it away, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fouled off left side. Ryan once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And now it's going to be Dane Myers.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's
Now
seen the
batting,
ball pretty
center
well. I
fielder,
know it didn't produce a hit,
Shea.
but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sasaki
That's a ball.
stands in with 2 away as he
1-0.
takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Miami,
Leading off for
on to the
Philadelphia,
4th.
the
So here's the
designated
Phillies
hitter,
DH, Alec Bohm.
Boom.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nick
The right
Castellanos
fielder, number
stands
8,
in for the Phillies.
Castellanos.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The throw to second is offline.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1. Not in time. He's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
0-2 is the count.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches,
Now
but
batting,
clearly
the
that
second
last one
baseman,
fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else
Holy.
entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cabrera back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. At the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. That's back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His 31st home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now it's JT Realmuto, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Trey Turner at the plate. And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. Ripped, but it curls foul. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. The Phillies draw even on this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, Jason De Los Santos.
And that's through there for a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And now the right fielder, Jacob Marcy. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers, 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now for the Marlins, Shane Sasaki. There's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Bryce Harper.
Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. Home run number 60 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the Marlins go with a new arm, George Soriano.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché getting loose out there. Cronin also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounce to third. Wagaman. Whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. That one out to right. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
2 outs, base is empty.
Stock.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stock. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
76.
mound, Andrew Painter.
And he's done a great job
Painter.
keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Austin Wells, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So up next, Eric Wagaman. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's
Now
how you
back
want to do it.
second
Set him up in the strike zone,
baseman.
then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Paulie in the box now. Take strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a
Now
runner in
batting,
scoring position
the
and 2
designated
strikes.
hitter,
Just put the
Gary
ball in
Berto.
place somewhere, and you got a chance.
Hernandez.
Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Edwards headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
53.
Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for
Here's the
Philadelphia,
left fielder, Cal Stevenson. 1 for 2.
Stevenson.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. Outside
ball.
low, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That was
2
the
balls,
sweeper, but it
2
missed.
strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Myers makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And now it is
JT
JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 2. That one
Ball.
close, ruled a ball.
Ball
And
one,
that's
no
ball
strike.
1. On the ground, out to short. And that one finds its way through.
That's back-to-back singles
Up
for
next
him.
for
He kind of rolled
Philadelphia,
over on
the
this pitch a
shortstop,
little bit,
Trey
but he got enough
Turner.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. High fly ball out to center field. Sasaki puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Here
the
comes
first
Bryce
baseman,
Harper.
Bryce
He had a big swing
Harper.
back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Nope.
First
Outside.
offering, and it just misses. Realmuto off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new
Philadelphia.
pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
43.
Joe Ross.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ross ready to fire now. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right side. Harper steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later
Now
on,
batting,
but it's still
left
important to
fielder,
execute it to
Dave.
perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Myers, the batter now as he swings and misses for
0-1's the
strike
count.
one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Liner snagged at first.
The center fielder, number 14.
And the batter now, Shane Sasaki. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Pitching for
Welcome
Marlins.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
51.
Declan Cronin. He
Declan.
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once
Cronin.
again. Now it's the
Leading off
DH,
to the field,
Alec
the
Bohm.
designated hitter,
He's already
Alec
homered in this game.
Boom.
Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a slider in there for a strike. Foul ball there. Stays alive. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Tags the runner. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in, Byron Buxton.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And there's a ball.
2.
Next offering is down low.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
50.
bottom of the 8th. Orion Kirkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and
Lead
protect
up
a tight
for the
lead
Marlins.
late in the
The
ball game.
shortstop,
Some of them are just
Xavier.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Austin Wells. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Just missed. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Count full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up next,
Eric
for the Marlins.
Wagaman, the next up for the
Third baseman,
Marlins.
Eric Wagaman.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They're still down 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jesus Tinoco.
Well, walks
pitching
have
for
certainly
the
been an
Marlins,
issue for him this season, so
Number
we'll see
38.
what kind of command he has.
Jesus.
And digging in for Philadelphia,
Tinoco.
Cal Stevenson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter, Tinoco. In his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. To the right side, De Los Santos steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting.
And up to
Catcher,
the plate
JT.
is JT Realmuto. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit
0-1.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Trey Turner. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Fly ball center field. Sasaki sizes this one up. Corrals it. Out number 2.
The first baseman, number 3.
So a man
Bryce
aboard. Now the number
Harper.
2 hitter, Bryce Harper. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. his second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Tinoco is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Anthony Bender.
Number 37.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Boom. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
Now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading up.
Now it's the second baseman, Graham Hawley.
Hawley.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
And
the
here is
designated hitter,
Heriberto Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Marlins down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Strikes him out with 102.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
De Los Santos stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one in triple digits. Duran is just 1 strike away. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
7-3 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So yeah, we had to send Mick Abel back to the minors, but Joe Ryan absolutely dominated, did his job. Only wanted to go 5 innings. I figured that was a little bit more realistic, coming off the 60-day DL or IL, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he did well. our offense continued doing well, taking advantage of a really, really poor Marlins pitching staff. So, yeah, kind of like what we did here. Did very good overall. And, yeah, so very happy. So until next time, this is David B69, part of playoffs for our Philadelphia Phillies. So until next time, I'll see you for the next series. This is David B69 saying peace. I'm out.